Cache, buenos dias, and hi everyone. My name is Amy Loyd, and I'm the Assistant Secretary at the Office of Career, Technical, and Adult Education here at the U.S. Department of Education. If you're not familiar with OCTAE, our work sits at the intersection of education, workforce development, and economic development. We oversee federal funding for career and technical education, and also for adult education and family literacy. OCTAE also leads our agency's focus on expanding and strengthening career and college pathways systems, our nation's community and technical colleges, and correctional education. One of my main goals as the Assistant Secretary of OCTAE is to work towards creating systems of equitable career pathways that lead learners and workers to rewarding, choice-filled, joyful futures. This means recognizing the vast array of powerful career pathways that are outside of the four-year model and that never foreclose on further education into the baccalaureate and beyond should people choose to pursue that. We know how important transfer is, especially when over half of us with bachelor's degrees have community college backgrounds. Many of you here have a community college background, and many of you work in community colleges. I attended 2 different community colleges myself, and I know firsthand the importance of community colleges across the country who are nimbly responding to our community's changing workforce and economic needs, offering a more equitable and affordable path to a 4-year degree, and supercharging students' futures. That's why we here at the department and in the Biden-Harris administration overall, we are all in on community colleges. In this spirit, we've taken several steps on college affordability. First, we've increased Pell Grants that allow for first-generation students and students from low-income backgrounds to afford community colleges. Affordability matters, and we want to work on preventing student debt. Second, student loans for too long have left many of America's students, including many first-generation students, with stifling debt. As a first step to fixing this problem, the department recently announced the SAVE Plan, a new student loan repayment plan that fixes flaws in the income-driven repayment plans. The SAVE Plan allows for borrowers to make small monthly payments as low as $0 a month, and after a consistent series of payments, the remaining loan balance is forgiven. This is going to leave 90% of community college graduates debt-free within 10 years. Third, in the spirit of fostering inclusive education, Secretary Cardona has charged me to seize this moment while we're still in the wake of the pandemic to bring to life our shared vision to raise the bar, unlock career success, and transform our nation's education system to blur the lines between high school, post-secondary education, and the world of work. And our vision is for every student to have a pathway to college and career through reimagining the high school experience to be more student-centered, community-engaged, and career-connected. And when we say every student, we mean every. Our new nationwide Pathways Initiative, Unlocking Career Success, advances our administration's bold vision that every single student will graduate high school with 4 keys to unlock their career success. 1, earning college credit through dual enrollment, ideally their first English and math courses so that students can circumvent the challenge of developmental education, and also a couple of career and technical education courses to explore careers and help them accelerate on a program of study to a first post-secondary credential. 2, real-world work-based learning, ideally paid work-based learning through internships and apprenticeships. 3, industry-sought workforce credentials that allow students to broker their skills with confidence. And 4, career and college advising and navigation that helps students and their families shape a plan to achieve their career ambitions. I'm thrilled to see that College Promise programs are on the same page when it comes to our goal of maximizing on-ramps to post-secondary education. You bring together educators, business leaders, and political leaders to create scholarships for students who otherwise may not have been able to afford a college education. This kind of on-the-ground collaboration is crucial to build pathways, and we want to see more of it across the country. Thanks to gubernatorial and state legislative leadership, 33 states are now offering free post-secondary opportunities for students in career and technical areas and in-demand workforce fields, as well as more broadly in our community colleges and other colleges and universities in their areas. We know that all good jobs, meaning those that have benefits and stability, that pay a thriving wage, that provide opportunity for worker voice, that have career and economic advancement opportunities. These good jobs predominantly require a post-secondary credential beyond high school. So if we want our people, our employers, our communities, and our economy to all thrive, we must expand affordable options to post-secondary credentials. The work you're doing in College Promise helps our learners and workers of all walks of life more equitably engage in the post-secondary education that they need to meet their aspirations, to ensure that our employers have a talented, diverse, and skilled workforce, and to help our nation fulfill our endless potential. Furthermore, I want to commend College Promise for connecting post-secondary education with workforce integration and career success for millions of students, especially those from low-income families and from under-resourced communities. College accessibility is a key part of putting our students on pathways to rewarding and lucrative careers that lift kids and families out of poverty, so that education truly lives up to the promise of providing upward social and economic mobility for all. The department is continuing to work towards strengthening student access, affordability, inclusion, and success in higher education. We are so grateful to have College Promise as leaders and partners in this work. On behalf of all of us here at the U.S. Department of Education and the Biden-Harris administration, we thank you for all you do. We look forward to seeing you continue to expand the wonderful opportunities you give America's students. Your work is the foundation to our nation's bright future. El agua, gracias, and thank you, College Promise.